Yes, man, Atlanta's #1 hip hop station, Hot 1079, the Go Goldie Fly Guy DC.
It's MiAsia Symone.
And we have a special guest in the building. Came highly recommended from somebody who is an icon, a legend, who knows how to break artists, and he don't usually do this for people. So first and foremost, please introduce yourself to the world.
Hello, my name is Taz, or you can call me Taz Benty, whatever you guys want to call me.
Taz Benty.
I come from Canada, and I live in Ottawa currently. I'm trying to come out here in Atlanta. What?
Now, we're hearing this is your first time in the States or in Atlanta?
No, I've been around the States, but I've never been to Atlanta.
So you never been
Your
to Atlanta?
first time in Atlanta now?
Yeah.
So
I literally just landed, hopped in the shower and came here.
So what did you eat? Did you eat anything yet?
No, not yet. What do you recommend?
You have to go get some wings, okay? Do you like wings?
I love wings.
American Deli or Magic
Oh, you saying on the Magic? Wow.
Go to Magic.
Now, just tell us a little bit about yourself, like a little background, because, I mean, a lot of greats come out of Canada, and there's a lot of motion up there. So just give us a little background about you.
So I come from, well, a lot of the motion comes from Toronto. I live a couple hours away from there. But personally, I grew up always singing and trying to make music. I never really got into it. And then one day I was at school and I was like, fuck it. Like, what do I want to do with my life? And then I kind of was like, oh, maybe I'll try and engineer and learn how to sound engineer and do that stuff. So I went there, but then I was like, I'm not trying to record other people. So then I started recording. Me and my best friend started recording. Like, he started recording me. He was making beats, and then this is where I'm at right now.
So right now, I know that you're kind of new to the States, like fresh. But how do the people in Canada perceive you?
I heard you're a big deal out there. I seen a bunch of videos.
There's a couple of big people from where I'm around. How do they perceive me? It's all love, actually. For the most part, it's mostly love. But outside of Canada, I've got like a couple people, like fans across the world in America.
Yeah.
But like, it's just like in Canada, it's a tough area to grow because like everyone doesn't want to see you win out there for sure. That's a big thing,
so
especially from a smaller city of 1 million people.
Yeah.
Everyone knows each other, so like they're like, oh, I've been knowing them. Like fuck, like you know what I'm saying. So they don't even want to show no love.
Are there, and like I said, like there are plenty of people who mean a lot to the industry, to the hip hop world when it comes to Canada. Are there anybody in those spaces that are already significant people that are like taking heed to you or even like you're on their radar?
Yeah, like when I first started, so I don't know XO first, honestly. Most of the XO guys are from Ottawa. So
I didn't know that.
So Belly, I don't know if you know
Yeah,
Belly. He's written weekend songs. I've been to his house in LA. I've been to his house in LA, and I actually did a song with TV Gucci. Shout out TV Gucci. He's OVO. So I've done a couple things around the city.
So you tapped in?
Yeah, I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in. No, I'm
You
tapped in.
are a big deal.
I don't want to sound like that. I got to be humble at the same time.
So how does it feel? Because everybody don't get that, first off, connection, and let alone even the relationship to even be at the house, to even attempt to get a record with somebody in either one of those camps. So how does that feel?
It feels good, but shout out Uncle Phil straight up. Shout out Uncle Phil. It feels good. It's honestly a blessing because at the end of the day, you never know who you're gonna meet in this industry, and all it takes is that right person to put you on that track to get there. And like working with different people is very cool because you get to see how they work, and then you can learn off that.
Which brings me to my next point. So when it comes to, and this is advice that I want you to give to other artists who are doing the same thing. When it comes to networking and locking in those relationships, how do you do that? Because it's easy to say, oh, I met this person. I met the weekend. I met this person. But how do you actually solidify that and grow it and nurture that relationship?
Yeah, well, I mean, you just got to be you at the end of the day. People see right through you if you're not, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you're not going to, like, you just got to be a good person, too, at the end of the day. If you're not a good person, no one's going to rock with you, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a likable and approachable person. So if you're meeting someone for the first time, you got to set that impression. And, like, let's say, bro, I meet my idol and, like, whatever. I can't go up there and be like,
Who's your idol?
Oh, my God.
Matter of fact, give us your top 3 artists.
Your top 3.
In music?
In music.
Man, you're making me think. I mean, I'm gonna keep it. Look, I love A Boogie.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite
I
artists.
love A Boogie.
That's one of my favorite
Personally, I
artists.
love A Boogie. I want to give him his flowers because that guy had the world rocking for me in like 2016 to 18, 19. Yeah, that guy had that shit on lock. See, I'm from Canada, so Drake.
Okay.
Of course, that's
Business wise, I look at Drake and I'm like, how the fuck did he do that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How the fuck did he build such an empire?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone doubted on him too. So it's a very like this whole time, no one thought Drake can be #1. No one thought so. Like to see that happen in real time every day, Drake's still doing something. It's like to me, it's just business wise. It's not even music no more. It's business wise. How he escalated. He's generational.
Have you
love.
met him yet?
No,
No.
I hope so.
Have you met?
I
now,
hope
speaking
so.
of, so even to go down a list of a little bit more, have you met Party yet?
No,
Have you met Tory yet?
no.
Have you
Free
met The
Tory.
Weeknd yet?
No.
Have you
Actually, I was
met
gonna.
Top 5?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Say I'm not in Toronto a lot. That's the thing. I never really go out in Toronto. So
Why is that?
It's hectic there, to be honest. Like you gotta like Toronto's like, let's say like you go to LA, you don't know people, like you're not getting in
'Cause you
anywhere.
don't-
You're not
yeah.
gonna. You're just gonna be
Yeah.
walking around with your, like a headless
Yeah.
chicken, like
Now,
straight up.
I know. Back to the question that she asked. You still missing one more. You told us A Boogie.
Yeah.
You told us Drake. We can't let that last
Yeah,
one slip.
I'm gonna think right now. I had it too. That's the thing. I thought of them, but I don't know who I want to give it to.
Okay, give us 2 more then.
Yeah, 2 more is fine.
Okay, I'll give it to you. I really like Tory. His
Okay.
freestyles crazy.
Tory's
That
nasty.
that inspired me. Look,
Nasty.
I'm sounding like super like I promise it's not because I'm from Canada, but I
No,
promise.
no.
I think he's just super talented and like honestly, I think he would have been one of the biggest artists if he wasn't in jail right now.
But if you had to describe your style,
My style, honestly, right now I've been doing more of the underground sound, but I do sing. I do a bunch of different things. I don't want to like say like, oh, I'm just a rapper. Like I'm an artist at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put myself in the category where I'm stuck and I'm just that. Because I can go in the studio, make a pop song, or I can go in the studio and make a underground song. You know what I'm saying? It just depends how I feel.
what's your creative process?
So last year I would write a lot. This year I mainly just want to tap into my more emotions. So I freestyle now. Like I always been a freestyler. That's how I started making music. I was freestyling. But when I write, I find like, oh, maybe it sounds too much like whatever. It sounds like I'm reading it. So I learned from like a lot of hearing like, oh my God, I'm stuttering. My fault. Damn. I'm bugging.
Okay,
I heard from like, I've seen Kid Leroy say it. I've seen a couple of people say it that like, you just like really tap into your emotions when you're talking into the mic and that's how you make a masterpiece. So
Now
that's what I'm trying to be.
How long have you been an artist?
Okay. So I first got into the studio 3 years ago this summer. So like today, we'll say 3 years ago. So I've only been making music for like 3 years.
Are you happy with your placement right now and how far you've come
Yeah.
within 3 years?
I'm so grateful. I'm beyond it grateful because honestly, at the end of the day, if I were to blow up in a year, like if I were to blow up the year I started, and I wouldn't be on the same because I don't know. Now I've learned so much on how to actually go about my creative process. Before I was lost, to be honest with you, I was lost. So if I were to happen then, I would have been lost. And I learned a lot.
And with starting a career, it's not cheap. It's
No.
very expensive to be an artist. So like, how is that with you, like financially? Are you
Shout out
able
Uncle
to?
Phil. That's all
Yeah.
I gotta say. Like, my dad supports me, and both my parents support me through it all. So I mean, look, I do work. I don't not work. Look, I work. I go to the studio. Yeah, if I need an extra $100 or $200 for studio time, Uncle Phil's got me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, there's certain things where like he's got my back for it because he sees where I can be, and I appreciate them, and I will never take that for granted ever in my entire life.
Are you signed?
No, I am currently independent.
And do you like the fact that you're independent or?
I want a bit of leverage if I
Okay.
want to sign, because like I can go sign a deal maybe, but what's the point? Like if I don't have my own leverage, I'm gonna have to owe that money back anyways. Like if I get $3 million, I can go flip that $3 million and make that $3 million back without even having
so you
to
know the
do any
business.
music.
You're
Yeah,
smart
you
with it.
sound
Yeah.
smart.
Okay. All right.
So
Okay.
before being an artist, what did you do?
Before being an artist, look, what did I do? I was in school, just a regular kid. Got my heart broken, smoked weed. I don't know what the fuck else to tell you, to be honest. No, I was a very, so I grew up, I have ADHD and whatever. I'm really calm now compared to how I was. I was really energetic when I was young. So I was kind of a ruckus all over the
Yeah.
place. But no, I just kept my head on a swivel. I surrounded myself with decently good friends, I would say. And here I am today. And that's what turned me to me.
So when it comes down to you as an artist and being a new artist and trying to blow, what separates you from everybody else in the world? Like if if we are executives right now for a label and this is a meeting
Yeah.
to sign you and give you all the amount of money that you ever wanted in the world, how would you convince us to sign you? What sets you apart? If we was to ask you that, what sets you apart?
That's a really good question. I think honestly, it's just how versatile I can be, and I can show people how versatile I am. And like in a second, you go to the studio, I can show you how versatile I am in 2 seconds. But it's also not even about that. Like I want to hop in this game, and I respect the culture of the game. I understand what I need to be doing. I understand how to move around. I know how to do things, and I wanna be able to just like make a change for people that were like ever struggling through a bad time, and like they hit me up. Like I heard a homegirl say that earlier. Like she was like I can't believe like now people are like hitting me up and saying I made their day better. Like you know how much that would mean to me. Like straight up. Like at the end of the day, look, I want to be an artist, but look, I grew up. I was dyslexic. If I can even just be a songwriter, you know how much to me that would mean. Like there's a lot to it. Like
now, when it's all said and done, what do you want to be known for? What do you want your legacy to be?
Oh, that's a good question too. You guys are on this. My legacy, I just want to be known as like, I wouldn't even say legend. I don't even care about that, to be honest. I don't even care to be a legend. Like I just want to be like somebody that like I actually like got a good fan base. I got like good with my people, and I got everyone that helped me through this all, right? And like everyone knows at the end of the day I'm a good person, and that's all I really want, to be honest with you.
Now,
It's not even about the money. It's not even about that. I just love music, bro.
Now, last question. Describe yourself in 3 words and 3 words only.
Fuck.
That's one. Not
Yeah. No, Loki might be. No, I gotta switch. I am outgoing, but I did calm myself down, so I would say outgoing.
Okay.
Energetic. Just don't get me drunk.
Don't get me drunk.
And I think I'm passionate and motivated.
Okay,
nowadays.
Flag out DC.
MiAsia Symone.
Taz Benty.
Just like that, man. How they night?